Is it still sending the joint? Let me check my... Something's not right. Alright, cool. That's already on. There we go. All connected. Hey guys, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to Heel Answer Gaming. And today we're going to be playing the Game of Thrones Telltale game. I've played years ago, but I've only played one episode, and it was really interesting. And I feel like I messed up a lot, but we're going to experience this together. As I said, I wanted to stream a Telltale game this month, so this is the one of my choosing. And guys, we're going to be playing each Sunday, so it melts down to the next month, which I'll be playing the Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale game, because the Guardians of the Galaxy, console game is going to be coming out. But hey guys, if you see my other videos on my channel, or if you didn't see them, go and check them out. Or if you didn't see my other streams, check those out as well. Give them a thumbs up, and you guys can comment as well. But let's enjoy this. I'm definitely excited to play. Today is my off day, but this week, back to the grind. I got some blogs I got to do, and I have this one blog that I have to post, and I'm excited to post it. Alright, we're now continuing from the save. Going back to the episodes. Alright, it's installed. Going back to this episode. Yes, we're gonna start all over again. Hey guys, what's going on? Whoever jumped up into the stream, gonna be playing some of this. And then for the rest of the day, I'm probably going to be streaming Tales not streaming, but playing Tales once I'm done the stream. And guys, I've never watched Game of Thrones before, so there's a lot of stuff I don't know. Okay. There's gonna be some crazy stuff going on in this joint, from what I remember. The trout in the towers, the wolves jumped the fish and they all ran away. The trout, he flopped all around. I don't know if he even HD this. That's the thing, guys. Two weddings brought on by beheadings, it all went happily.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know. Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on. It's only blood. Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that.
Dang.
I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next, they'll tell us he caught Tyrion, too. Nor never lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Yo.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries.
Hey, what's
His
going on,
honor
viewers?
is
Playing
beyond
Game of Thrones.
reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Back in the day.
To Robb Stark, the king in the north!
The king
King in the north! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
Right, the Vanguard.
Onward
All right.
to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters! Aye!
The North remembers!
He had the smoke mouth.
Got it.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
Yeah, hope
I
that,
will, my lord.
Hope that nigga now
Thank
pissy drunk.
Bloody hell.
Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you.
Yo, what's going on, Ryu?
Much more wine.
Figure I play another Telltale
my
game.
armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, boy. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norrin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, one day
Dang.
I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
I haven't had bacon in a little bit.
Ah, pig farmers.
Well, actually, no. I had like, a week ago.
All I'm saying
But
is,
before that was a while.
at this rate will never be
Now I
more than
bought some
this,
bacon this week.
which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
That's right over there.
The twins, stronghold, house free, the red wedding. They don't
Take
like
your
the paint.
time. You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood. Fucking phrase.
Oh, fries.
Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Dang.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Something ain't right.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We have enough wine.
Then take the fucking flagon already. What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Yo.
But what about... What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush?
We have to warn the others.
Warn them about what?
There's no time to explain. We need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
Dang. 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 He just turned the game on.
Fuck! We need to get back to camp.
Dang. Oh, snap.
Garrett, we have to get back.
Dang! Dang! What's Dang! Yo!
Boys! Whoa! Shoot that one!
Hey! Chill slash! Dang!
Look out!
Dang! Hey! Hey! Get out of my way. Good. Dang! kept calling, got him killed. Dang!
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Hey!
Walter Free, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time. Seven hells.
You're wounded, my lord.
I've suffered worse.
Walter Frey says time's over.
Dang, that joint was gushing out of his shoulder blade. Well, his side. That shoulder blade.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
You're welcome to the fucking torch.
There's still time, my lord. We can both
You
get...
must go.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me. Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters. With love.
Dang! Dang! Macaulay! What's that? Iron from Mike. The heck? Alright, let's go. Oh crap, I missed that blood. Everything's like a storybook on this game.
That's Father's car.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
Dang.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father,
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm going to kill you.
Is that so? You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
No. Dang.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Fuck you.
Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Dang.
Pathetic.
You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Guess what? I'm gonna fight like that too. Dang! Yo, what's going on, NJ? Sucker. Get over there. Bang!
Mercy! Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel with you! I was only following orders. Thank you.
Get your ass out of here.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
I would have killed him instead. The dog be playing around, so I put it. Was it just my computer with my neighbor's pit bull beside me? Dog be playing around, so I put it in timeout.
Father?
Yeah, that's what you gotta do, man. These animals need a timeout sometime.
You survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Oh my God.
I tried to stop them.
Yo, man, this game is crazy. I just turned this joint on. Huh?
I'll kill the men who did this.
How? Oh yeah, that's what I did. You talking about actually in the place? Yeah. No, I didn't know that. I just teleport on the outside.
It's Garrett!
It's
Get
Garrett.
the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
It's Garrett.
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
Two Whitehill soldiers? And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
I'd do it again if I had a chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you? These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell you?
Get my uncle. I was told only to tell him.
Your uncle? I see. Must be rather important then. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Oh, he got 2 sons. No, but he had 3. No, oh, he got a lot of sons. He had 3 sons. Was it 4 sons and a daughter?
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Ryan. Never easy being the 4th-born son. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
No, they wrecked my mans.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengrin. Look, I'll show you. An ironwood shield.
The strongest wood in the known world. The Foresters owe their lives to this wood, and the weapons that come from it.
The Ironwood Grove.
don't see anything on the floor. Oh, God.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Just come in. Bring some of these healing herbs.
This might help.
Alright. Let me take a look around again.
No, you see there? You're limping again.
I'm fine, really.
Let's walk around. Let me check this other spot real quick. Did I go? Is there something I can go around here with? Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk. Does your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
They slaughtered the heck out of him.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He loved his family, my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
I'm sorry, my lady. Nothing could be done to save him.
He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Oh man, come in and get nasty.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do?
Yo, this dude-
Nothing.
I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him.
Dang.
So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes.
Yo, this
it's
is-
just the excuse
come
Ramsay
on.
Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall. The
Damn.
boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable. I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
Still not right.
No, it's not. But it's what's best.
Dang.
That settles it then.
Yo,
You
man.
can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Yo, man, these dudes, come on. So they was able to kill this boy's sister, killed his dad, and then him getting retribution. Oh my god.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't.
Yo,
even
what's
know
going on,
it exists.
June?
They think
I'm
it's
just playing
just
the
a
Game of
myth
Thrones
made up
Telltale
by
game.
wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Lady Forrester asked, but I said nothing.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
How's everybody day going, man? My off
Iron
day's going
from
pretty
ice.
good right now.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Garrett, wait! Be safe.
You said it's hot. Well, I haven't stepped out of my house. It's chilling today up in here.
Ethan? Ethan! I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win!
Congratulations, your lordship.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too.
Hey, man, my
But
man's
Mira's
all
in
them
King's
kids.
Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die.
Oh, you've
either.
been walking outside.
Maester Ortengrin said
Look.
he got sent to the wall.
Look, if it's cooking, look, I'm in the
I'll
house.
miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
He won't get hurt.
He got hurt by the Whitehill men. No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
A milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
What? Oh, hey, what's going on, Johnny? You say you beat No More Heroes 3?
When we were younger. When we
You said it was
used to play
disappointing.
here,
Why you say that, man?
Me, Roderick, Asher.
And,
We'd all be
and
out
you
here
said,
for
you know, as
hours.
black people, as black folks, we need some
Where
sun.
was I?
No,
You
we don't need
weren't
that much
born
sun,
yet.
man. I don't want to look purple.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything.
He said
Promise
at
me
least
you
2
won't be
hours of
like
sunlight.
that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
I can't remember. I think they
But
took my man Eye
Since
out.
you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's
Dang.
come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family. Lord Whitehill is a mean old man anyways.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
How long did it take you to beat No More Heroes as well, Johnny?
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction.
Yo,
Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Dang.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Dang. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt?
Bread and salt?
You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
Bang!
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Bad.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath.
Bad.
By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say.
To think this
I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord
what you
Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do your worst, you bastard.
Like, yo, man, these dudes, man.
You must find your voice, my lord. Your enemies will interpret your silence as a sign of weakness.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to
Combat
the king
sucks,
may
not
be
enough
enough to keep the
wrestling
Boltons at
moves
bay.
as the previous
If
games.
it's presented
There
to her as
no
it should
deep,
be.
Character customization. Shinobu is not playable. Henry is not playable. No different beam katanas. The open world is terrible. Johnny, I was just talking to my friends about this about a few weeks ago. Well, actually like a week or so ago when I was out doing my photo shoots. I was talking to my friend Dev about this, was on the phone. Yo, this game was bare bones. They had no wrestling moves. They had no other beam katana selection. This game was made to be like, hey, look, we made a sequel. Y'all guys shut up. That's how this game felt to me. It's like Travis Strikes Again had more content than this No More Heroes game. More thought and more material was put into that game than No More Heroes 3. And guess what? The guy said this is the last No More Heroes. We're not getting another one. It's like he wants to move on to something else and make something different. Like when he made the game Let It Die. I don't even know if you play that game, but it's free to play on the PlayStation Store, I believe. He said, no, they're saying kind of feels like out of place. I don't know. It seemed like that word came from back then compared to now.
Ethan made this for me. It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena. Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Anything else? Oh, check this letter out.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
I definitely gotta get some more grapes. Definitely some nice designs right there. If this game had an HD thing, this joint would look a lot better. Cause everything looks like a picture book, almost like a painting. He said this game should have not been $60. Thanks. They said, thank the gaming guys. I got it for 35. Where'd you get it for 35 bucks from? And you're right. This game should have not been a $60 game. You know how Traffic Strikes Again was $40? This game should have been $40 to $50. The game was bare bones. The game barely had any quests in there. I'm talking about like a variety of different quests. And the customization was trash compared to No More Heroes 1 and 2 and Traffic Strikes Again. Like, I don't know what the heck they were thinking. It's like they just wanted to throw this game out and say, hey, look, No More Heroes, guys. Hey, y'all been waiting for this game. And I was stupid enough to buy it, but I'm a fan of the series. I'm not saying I'm a hardcore fan, but I'm a fan of the series. Hey, what's going on, Shadow? Oh, and hold on. I think you messaged me on, the Discord. Let me check. Let me see. Yeah. I'm gonna get back to you once once I'm done the stream and stuff. But yeah, man, No More Heroes 3, man, it had a lot of disappointing things in it, you know, compared to the other No More Heroes game. That's why No More Heroes 2 is my favorite No More Heroes game.
I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
I'll look at that later once I'm done. What is it? You said good. It's a good take your time. Like, because at first I was like, yo, I forgot you can get private messages on Discord.
A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
He said that's why. He said, yeah, that's why you stay away from these new games. Hold on, let me show y'all this. This is one of the best Tales games I've ever played. And this is my second Tales game for the Xbox. Because I own the original copy of Tales of Vesperia. But this game right here, June, you would not be disappointed in this game. I kid you not, you would not be disappointed in this. I love this game. And actually, DX is behind me right now playing the game right now. One of the best games I've bought this month. And if y'all guys are into games like Earthbound for the Super Nintendo, Eastward, I believe, is released already right now. Y'all guys can buy it digitally for Steam. I'm buying mine for Nintendo Switch to carry it portably. Very, very beautiful game. Let's open that up.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally. Especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Say, yo, brother Keo, your boy been on Street Fighter 5, whooping ass rank and bro, I hit 7,000 LP. I'm 462 points away from recapturing my platinum rank.
Sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later.
You getting your fiend on that joint, man.
No, it's fine.
Was it
Come in.
not even the retro games are that good? Because a lot of them ain't. Like, when it comes down to retro games, like, we're talking like Super Nintendo. During that era, man, I love the time frame during that era, man. Like, the games, man, for Sega and Super Nintendo.
You seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you
Only
to
played
ask.
PSP Tales games, but I might
You've
try.
always been kind to me.
Try it if it's for PC.
Please hurry if you
I
can.
believe it is for
Lady
PC.
Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Oh, and also, what is it? They're supposed to be remastering, I think, Tales of Destiny for Steam, I think, and Switch and other consoles. So if you want to play that,
But
if you want to play those,
like
you can.
do.
Perhaps you should come back later.
Of course, milady.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
She probably,
I was
the
hoping there would
probably
be time for
more
us to
gorgeous.
talk. Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Dang.
She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Hold on. Let me answer y'all real quick. Said how bad No More Heroes 3 was, made me go back to play 1 and 2. I got it at GameStop. I used my employee discount and my power up rewards point. Dang. Lucky you, man. You said you was fiending on the game fam, no breaks. Once I hit 7,000 league points, I said that it's for me like DMX. Stop being greedy. That's another thing though. Everybody wants remake after remasters, after re-break of older games. That's how you know modern gaming is not good. Yeah, that's how you know modern gaming is not good. I meant to use remaster instead of remake. My fault about that for the Tales of Destiny, John. But I know everybody heard Knights of the Republic remake, so you already know what they're going to do to that game already. Since the main gender of the character is female, from what I'm understanding in the main story of the original game. Now, at first, before I even found out that BioWare is not helping with the game, you know, it's another company doing it, and then I started finding out who's writing the story to the game. I said, okay, I can't buy it. And I really want to play the game. Like, I've watched my dad play 1 and 2, and I love both those games. But now I can't experience it in up-to-date graphics. That's the disappointing part. Is because now we got to deal with propaganda in our games. And propaganda don't belong in those games because the story was already complete. The story is already a masterpiece already. So I don't understand, like, why are you going to great lengths to tell something when gender has nothing to do with it? You can make a male character or you can make a female character. Gender really doesn't have a role in that game like that. You know, you're just playing it for the story. But as you know, most Star Wars stories now are all female based now. All of them. Even this new animation that's coming out of Star Wars is all female and it's all females. And to push agenda into games is the issue. I just want to play a freaking game, man. Like, this game right here is one of the best games I've seen so far that's been released this month. You got a female and a male main character. Both of these characters are the main characters of the game. Then you got the other party members, but the story tells about a masculine man and a female character, a chick in her femininity that has issues in certain regards. But as I'm playing the game, she's breaking down and opening up, you know, to the main character and stuff. And I just have a feeling these characters are falling in love with each other. And these are the type of stories we don't have in our games like that anymore. And I kind of miss that. In our games, you know, even though, you know, having relationships and stuff like that in video games is not really important, but seeing stuff like this in games is definitely something I do miss, you know.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive
Hey,
us.
what's going on? We got more people that came in. Now that armor is crazy.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another. Good luck.
This chick, man. I gotta go in here and kiss ass. After her family got fucked up, she gotta go around kissing ass.
You can do this.
Yo, she mean as hell.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you.
Dang!
I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Dang.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Clearly her loyalty wavers quite a lot.
If she has any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
I hope that chick's not marrying that dude.
Does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Yo, she's like she got
It
a
raises
bitch
an
face.
interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games.
What's going on, Chris?
Who do you choose?
I answer in a second.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl. But not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Yo, this,
of course, Your
this
Grace.
chick is a trip. Oh, well, pretty much I'm pretty much watching a cat stare fight going on the game. Hold on, let me answer y'all guys. Let's see. That's another thing though. No, not that. But the thing that destroyed gaming for me is streamers. Game companies being stupid enough to put their games in their hands to review them, and everyone focuses on online for Twitch or YouTube content. My overall thesis: gaming is like a competitive sport now. Rather than a hobby that you have fun with, like it was originally meant to be. I definitely agree, man. That's why, like, when I play games, like, especially like if I'm streaming games and stuff like that, like, I'm streaming and I'm playing for my enjoyment, but I like talking to people and hearing their opinions about the games that I play as I'm playing those games. And also at the same time too, I like when your guys time in when they're like, yo, Keo, well, maybe you should do this right here. Or yo, that was a nice choice right there. Hey, when I played this, I like hearing everybody's overall perception on the games that I play, especially if we're playing the same games. But you're definitely right. Most games today, when they get into the hands of streamers and when they review those games and stuff like this, especially if they're good games, you'll have them at a sense of tearing the game down, you know, to make opposition at times. Or the bad thing is if it's a bad game and then they give that bad game a good rating, knowing that game deserves a bad rating because of how the game is and how the mechanics are in the game, that's another issue. When we came up with game journalists and stuff like that, that's where the major issue started, was game journalists. Finding out some of these game journalists are frauds and some of these game designers are frauds. You got game designers threatening people at the job, saying, yo, you need to work these amount of hours. Or, you know, you got game designers lying to certain people and stuff like that when it comes to moving up, or when it comes down to funding. Then you got game journalists, females, that are sleeping with some of these game designers to hoping that they get a footing on certain things. And then you got game designer dudes in positions threatening chicks, saying, well, if you don't sleep with me, I'm not going to do this. And then you got some female game journalists and designers too that are doing the same things that the males are doing, which kind of convolutes the whole entire gaming genre as a whole. But all the stuff that's going on with these politics in these games is making people want to venture back to older games. But when you venture back to older games and remake those older games, the older games become trash. Is because the ideology that they put into these games that destroy these games. Let's see. Hold on. Yo, I'm getting all these freaking what's the name, Johns, from TikTok. All right, back to the game.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then, he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. But it certainly wasn't what Cersei was expecting. My dear sister has been known to hold a grudge. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
I've been good, Kill, just hanging out. That's good to hear, Chris. Okay. That Wolverine game, bro, had me hyped. That's the thing, like, I was kind of upset that they showed that game early when that game is nowhere near being completed. We probably might get that game 2004, 2005. But I am interested to see what Insomniac does with the Wolverine
Cersei
game.
has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jamie.
You said that's why you're checking for the Quiet Girl, June. That's
What?
that's the problem.
It's
It's
and
men.
Oberyn Martell.
Men protect women, no matter if women are doing anything wrong, like their children.
I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun.
And
Perhaps Lady
that's
Marjorie
the
can make the right
issue.
introduction.
Is
Who
our
knows?
male
We
nature,
might
and no
meet
matter
our future husbands.
what our career field is, if it's a
Although,
woman in that
marrying
field,
a king,
and then we're
I can
connecting
only
with that
imagine
female, or
what
even
that
if
would
it's
be
just
like.
we're not connecting with her on that level, we see women as
Would
I don't
you
want to
marry
say frail
Joffrey
and weak,
if it
but
meant you'd become
it's in us
queen?
to want to protect them. No
He
matter
does
what
have a
situation they're in,
certain
especially within this
look
game
about
right here,
him.
during this time
And he's
frame.
always treated Lady Marjorie well, which is more than you can say for his mother.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the
See?
Seven Kingdoms.
And this is an example right
I
here.
might
This
even
game
allow you
has
to
it
be
all
my
in here.
handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we
Whoever
marry
married,
off?
whatever man he married, to get
Brienne
the power.
of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting
She's definitely right.
sometimes.
Women had their power and their roles
There's
in
always
this type of
someone to
world right
please or
here.
some perceived
This is like
slight to
like
smooth
medieval
over.
times right here. You know?
I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true
They still have
heart,
their
the lords
power and their
ladies will have
responsibility.
no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Yo, what's going on, Telltale?
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Get to y'all guys. I was never into women or girls. The only person I care about is my mom. God rest her soul. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your mom. I didn't know that, man. You know who should protect women? Their husbands. And if they have no husbands, well, there you go. Yo, dang, June. But it is said, in more cases now, when it comes down to a woman that's getting into an argument with her boyfriend or in a scuffle with a man nowadays, like argument-wise, men are not stepping in to even intervene in those things. Because back in the day, when I was coming up, when you seen a woman arguing with a man or like he about to put his hands on her, you step in and intervene. But I'm starting to see a lot of guys not do that, because if you do something like that, you don't know the situation. You don't know what she said to him to get him like that. You don't know the whole entire situation, because now it's dangerous now. It's dangerous because she could have did something, and then now this man is upset, and now he might get a knife, get a gun, he might take your life based off of you intervening in that. And I'm not willing to risk my life to do that stuff. I'm not doing that no more. It's too risky. You know what I'm saying? It's too risky. He's a not even waifu, Chris. Wait, and NJ Grant, what's up? Okay. The game is dropping 2023, just like Spider-Man 2 that happened in Boy 2003 is goated hands down. I don't know if that Wolverine game is coming out, man. They said they still got some stuff they got to be working on with that game. The game's still I think it's still in development. I don't think it's coming out the same year. That's respectable, Chris. Just chilling. Chicken and pickles. What the heck is chicken and pickles? That sound nasty. Chicken and pickle. That sound nasty. Yo, I keep getting these bots that keep messaging my Facebook when it comes down to my streaming.
Go on. Ask.
I received a letter from my family. I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Wait, so when she's marrying that dwarf?
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
From this day forth, you are a raven. Yeah, I'm back to my boy. I haven't seen him in a bit. Yo, yo, my horse is out.
7 hells.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
God dang!
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
There are many situations where girls are being abused by men. Man, she won't leave him because she claims she loves him. It's like having a homie that steals from you, but you keep letting it. Yo, shut up, Jim. Yo. The thing is, like, the thing is, like, since women know that they're not as strong as men, especially during this time, women needed the protection of men during this time right here. And it's crazy that this ties into what we're talking about. This was dangerous times right here. Very dangerous times. You know, you had so many different warlords going on and lords of and kings and stuff like that making decisions and sending their knights out to do their biddings and stuff, right? And who's to say you don't know what knight is doing what? You don't know what group of people is doing what? They could be killing people, killing farmers, taking women and children. You don't know what exactly your troops are doing out there, you know? So women especially need to protect it during this time, and children and weaker men. Even weaker men need the protection of other men. They do. But it's crazy how, you know, women are fearful for their lives in those situations. They say, oh, well, he'll kill me, he'll hurt me. You got the law that protects you. You can get other men that can come in and protect you. There's so many other solutions. Like, you got the government, you have all these solutions. But the thing is, these men are attacking these females' minds, which gives them fear. But at the same time, too, you know, you got men in those situations as well that's being attacked mentally, or they think they can't do no better to get out of that situation. But you are exactly right, too. Women have more power in this time frame now compared to back then here, where they can say, hey, listen, this person's abusing me, this person's doing this to me. It's because the more and more you let this happen and stuff like that, right, the more comfortable you get in that situation, or you let fear keep taking control over your head, saying that, like, when a dude say, well, I'll kill you, I'll do this and that, he can't do none of those things without risking the law and risking his freedom. You do got those crazy guys out there that will do it, but the likelihood of that happening is so slim for that to even happen. You know, that's what I'm saying? And you're right about the whole homie thing. You think I'm gonna let a homie stay around me that steals and keeps stealing and stuff like that, and have him sticking around have him stick around my other crew and have him stick around in my house? Hell no. No. But also, that's why you had the protection. The women had the protection of their brothers, their cousins, their uncles, their fathers. These are the men that are supposed to protect you. But since we live in a society where, oh well, you can have children without men and you can protect your children. No, that doesn't work that way. Life doesn't work that way. I'm just not interested on being in any kind of relationship. I just want to stay single forever. Oh, you saying that now, Chris? You saying that right now? You probably might be the best man, the best of us, that where you can stay in a situation and, you know, just not be with anybody, you know? But there might be a time where a female might just come and she's pressing up on you. She's pressing up on you, and she might want to just be with you. You don't know. I've seen a lot of situations where I've met dudes to where these dudes didn't want to be in a relationship or have anything to do with women, and it's just this one woman, because my dad would always say, there's always that one woman that sit up here and get in your sphere, and you might be doing things you never thought you might not have even thought about doing. Shucks, you didn't meet your match yet. You didn't. So never say, no, I'll just stay single, or I never would do something like that. You never know, man. Things change. Yeah, I see, but back in those times, more women were married. These days, women are strong and independent. You know what I mean? You're exactly right. You're exactly right. During that time frame, most women were married. Being in a relationship doesn't have the same strength as being in a marriage, because being in a marriage comes with so many different things. Being in a relationship, like a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, it only has certain level of degrees of certain things you can do and things you can't do. You know? It doesn't have the same strength as marriage. For me, I'm not getting married. I'll just be with somebody in a relationship and, you know, have children. And if we don't work out, then we just don't work out. If she hit me with child support, it is what it is. You know, I just don't want the stipulation that comes with marriage, financial stuff, her taking things away from me, and me like, for example, guys, I'm talking about owning the store. Strike and Kill T is talking about owning the store. That means if I'm partnered with my brother, whatever money that I'm getting taken away from me, that affects our business. That affects him. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking about, you know? He's the same here, Chris, but sometimes, brother, some needs some trim. And I got some bandages that I took off the desk, so I should be able to help this guy. Dang. God dang. Yo, they scraped my man chest meat off.
Lord Ethan!
Lord Ethan!
As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
Dang, son of a whore.
Summon
Dang.
the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Dang.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die.
Yo,
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
true. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Calm yourself.
The time for calm passed with the late Lord Forrester. Now there's only chaos.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The
is.
men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall.
Take his fingers!
He's a thief! If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No! Please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
Oh, maybe I made the wrong choice.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
You can weigh on any lord.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here. The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I understand. I'll do it now.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Let's see. This is like, was it? Well, some women want a wimpy dude they can control and get money out of. Talking about toxic masculinity, but it works both ways. Was it be doing these young fellas dirty out here? Like what's going on with my thoughts is now I'm starting to get in tune where it's not about love. I'm engineering my mind to think about that. It's not about love. It's about securing my legacy, my children, you know, but also to have a companion to trail with, you know, through the long coming, you know, lifespan of my children. But then again, if she was to act up, she can go, as long as I still have my children. And the more and more I keep that mindset, the more and more I start to accept how female nature is. Female nature is definitely a tricky thing. It definitely is, man. And especially, I'm just an average dude. Will I be average for the rest of my life? I don't know. I don't know the outcome to that. That's why I'm trying to better myself, better my what I'm doing with my life, with my photography and my business and stuff like that. Trying to get it to get somewhere. I'm not expecting to be a rich man. I just want to be a well-off man to secure my future of my legacy of my children. That's what I want to do. I'm at the age where now at times I think about children. I do, you know, and I think about it with a particular woman. No woman is perfect. I get it. No woman is perfect. And now that my mind is wrapped around that, no woman is perfect and stuff like that, which I guess I've always been at that point. You know, whatever burdens that she has. Man, first of all, I don't want a woman with financial issues when it comes to student loans. I don't want that. That's crazy. Or bad credit. But far so with issues that she has in her life, you're going to deal with women that's going to have daddy issues. Most women today don't know who their fathers are. So I'm going to deal with that stuff. That stuff is going to come. But it's all about what I'm willing to deal with when that time comes. And the crazy thing is, like, you know, I'm at the age where women have children. I'm not interested in really messing with women with children like that. But if it's a woman that's established and she has things going on with herself, if she got one kid, sure, I'll take that kid on. I don't care. You know, but that's my last resort. That's not my first option. That's like my third option. I'll put it that far. That's my third option. My option would always be a woman that doesn't have children. That will always be my first option. But those are the harder women to lock down. It's because they know that, hey, I don't have children. I'm more valuable than a woman that doesn't have a child. I mean, that has a child, you know? And the crazy thing is, like, men can't fix the dilemma that we're in with women right now. Only a woman can. The only thing we can do is just keep on working on ourselves and working on whatever we need to work on within ourselves as an individual, but also if it's also our wealth at the same time too. Because look, eventually when I do make a large sum of money and own a bunch of different properties, women are going to come out of woodworks. They're not interested in me because of me. No, they're interested in me because of my money. They're not interested in me if I'm handsome or anything like that. No, they want my money and my security. The other stuff is just added additional stuff and me being interesting. No woman's going to be interested in me because of myself. Do you have women out there that are interested in you because of you? Yeah, they are. Not a lot of them. But my mind is coming around to accepting that more and more and more. You know, will I get with a woman that's like below my standards? Like when it comes down to her not being, you know, a nurturer and stuff like that. No, I won't want to be with a woman that's not nurturing and stuff like that. Because if she can't be nurturing to children, what makes you think she's going to be nurturing to me or my children? That's if she even want kids. Actually, I've been running into a lot of women around my age that don't want kids. So why would I even take on a woman that's my age that don't want kids? I'll more so take my chance with a woman that don't have children that could come around to wanting children with me. You know, it is what it is. Let's see, that's the tower.
Now, when I say parry, get...
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, you know, don't you?
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
Back in the day.
I watched you today.
The heart of battle.
I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them.
No, he's not our enemy. But he did a bad thing.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished. Someone did something bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Dang.
Slash and parry. Slash and parry. Again. Come on, come on. What did I say? Swords up. Slash right. Parry. Again. Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong.
I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
What is it? Yes, when it comes to freedom has its downside to it, because shut up. He said freedom is the world's white lie. That's the thing with freedom, man. Like, it comes with a lot of, downsides to it, because our minds are so free, man. Like, we think that we should be able to do what we want, go where we want, do things to people, and we feel as though that nobody should say anything to us when we do those things. But people forget that when you do certain things and say certain things, everything comes with a consequence. Freedom has consequences, because by freedom having consequences, it's basically making us accountable for our actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, no scratch that we were spoiled by our freedom to the point where it destroys us physically and mentally. Actually, that is the better word. That is the better word, the word for it. Freedom does destroy us physically and mentally. During this time frame right here, this Game of Thrones time frame right here was a perfect time between, hey, yo, you were free, but you still had stipulations on what you could and couldn't do. So everybody fell in line. Everybody fell in line during this time. You understand what I'm saying? And for example, when I sent that boy to the wall and stuff like that, yeah, he had freedom to go around doing all the other stuff that he wanted to do. But the moment he broke that law, I sent him straight to the wall. Because guess what? If I didn't send him straight to the wall, then guess what? That would sit up here and allow other people to do what this man done. And that will weaken the power structure and and the foundation of how people operate during this time frame.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
Uncle, why are you packing? You're not going somewhere, are you?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
I must be firm. I'm not a boy anymore, and there is too much at stake.
The Lord's work can harden a man. It's true.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice, and I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you. Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. You promised me you wouldn't change, and I believed you.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Was it butt in places like China? If you screw up, you get your butt beat with a dang. Yeah, yo, that's sugar cane. Yo, those joints is thick. Joint make your butt red.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the Whitehills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
Slash right. That means now.
I'm gonna go back up to the tower. Oh, wait, were you? Did you? Yo, you just came back, right? Oh, no. You always been here. What am I talking about? All right, let's see. All right, I think we're ready to go to the was it the Pope? Well, not the Pope.
Maester?
Preacher man.
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Going to choose Duncan MacLeod. I believe I chose Duncan the last time. Duncan MacLeod. Oh, you just got off work? On a Sunday? Well, I forgot people work on Sundays too.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision. Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle? This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
Yo, what's going on, Kaz?
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks
Because
up.
that's the thing, like, we're running out of food supplies.
Ethan has
we got
made
dudes
his
we got
opinion
dudes
known,
being
and you
scared
will
trying to
respect his
desert us
decision.
and stuff. Like, we don't even got the manpower to be doing this stuff right
Forgive
now,
us, my
and they're
lord.
stronger than
we
us
are,
right
of
now.
course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
I like
Lord
his.
Ethan?
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord.
You say you've
but
seen
you
an alternative.
are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
I never made this choice before. I believe I let him in, and he effed me up when I let him in.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you. where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
Dang.
Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you. I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Yo, you're pretty good man. How was your day going?
Thank
Nothing
you,
much
Ethan.
playing my son at Iceborne.
I'm glad you will let me do this.
You still playing Iceborne?
Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
I ain't gonna lie, these chapters are longer on this game than Wolf Among Us.
Marjorie?
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her.
Are you helping
I
new
want
players?
to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever... My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
That's what we was trying to tell you. Because that's why we were saying, like, yo, like, Hank Pym's backstory is so...
How is King Joffrey, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again.
Wow.
Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Please don't hold it against me. Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Yo.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Yo, this is crazy, man.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair.
Gosh, you never played Monster Hunter before?
People would be willing to help you.
Where's Sir Royland? The man values pride more than honor. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Bolton men approaching, my lord!
Oh, whiskers. Wow, man, you're not the first person I heard never play Monster Hunter. I got
Something
my friends in the Monster
wrong
Hunter.
with your gate?
But it's like at this point, like Monster Hunter is like now not like a mainstream game now. You would expect to play Monster Hunter
little
now.
lord. No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you? Now let me in. This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
Why the hurry? Are you cold?
You know I am a bit. Fortunately, there's no shortage of wood to burn around here. Thank you, my lord.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsman.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Quite the army you have, Lord Forrester. Very impressive.
I gotta be tough, be firm.
Look at that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Leave them be, Lord Ramsay.
Ah, worried about your family. As you should be.
I'm the Lord. I'll have you speak only with me.
First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
I only kneel to the king.
Is not the Warden also deserving of your respect? But then, I am not my father. Perhaps that is what you meant to say.
You see? He's a fucking traitor, just like his father and brother.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was Forrester Squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. You had me stand out in the wind and muck so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down. It can't be that difficult.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years? Or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me. have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well. I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
Yo!
What have you done?
But I don't want a bold lord.
Oh my god!
Ethan! Ethan! No!
I knew you'd bend the knee eventually. I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble. Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him! Fetch the mason, quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Stop them! Ryan,
Stop
please!
it!
Remember Ryan! Do something!
My son.
Oh, come on, man. I forgot all about it. Oh my god.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you flat out refused.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Oh my god, man. Yo, this is freaking crazy. Ewan 65 stayed with Bowen. Ewan 37 swore loyalty to Marjorie. He's like, what? Ewan, what's the name? Me and 35 others sent the ball to the wall. Ewan 69 people picked Duncan as a sentinel. Is it Ewan 59 met Ramses at the gate? Oh my god, man. They killed that little boy, man. He's just a boy. Oh my god. He's just a boy. Alright, I gotta download the second part. There we go. That's gonna take some time to download. So I guess I'll leave it at this point right here. Well, guys, that concludes the stream. This download is going to take some time, I think. I'm going to check my downloads. Yeah, that's going to take... Oh, I didn't take that much time, but I'm freaking starved. But I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. I will be streaming the next Game of Thrones episode, next Sunday. But this week, I'm going to be streaming Shinobi Strikers. Make sure you guys come by this week. But also, I'm going to be doing another Jump Force stream as well. My friends are edging for it because we like trash talking each other and all that other good stuff. Also, guys, for those who don't know, I have me and my brother DX. We have our t-shirt business. You guys can buy some merchandise off the site, but also you can get custom designs made especially for you guys. So don't forget to check that out. I'll put it in the message box as well. And guys, stick around. Stay tuned for the next streams. I'm definitely excited to play. I also have a lot of studio work I have to do and a lot of work I have to do this week. So catch you guys next time. All right.